Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Hey, B. I think I see you. Are you coming? Good morning. How you doing? Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. How goes it? How goes it? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm good. It's Friday. It's good. I'm up. I was up. I set my alarm for 5:30. I didn't quite get up at 5:30, but I did get up. I made my coffee and I have been in my office working. I've been grading and communicating with students this morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Dee Dee. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. The phone's been going off. How are we doing? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Come on in the room, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Hey, Nurse in Reverse. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. How we doing? It's our time to shine. It's our time to shine because it's Friday. It's my day. Y'all already know I'm done. I'm done. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Nope, I did not mean to send that invitation, Nurse in Reverse. I'm sorry, sis. I was trying to tap the screen. I was trying to tap the screen, which I'm struggling to do. Good morning. Hey, Nadine. Oh, you've already got you on your walk already and the weather's good. I love that for you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Chris. Thank you for the heart me. Girl, listen, I just be trying to tap. And Nurse in Reverse, have you been live yet? When people come in, I guess if they can go live, you can invite them. So it's crazy. Good morning. Thank you, Nadine, for the roses. I appreciate it. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. We made, Lord, we made it through another week. Dear Jesus. Nurse in Reverse, you're full of good information. You may want to start going live, ma'am. You may want to work up to that. Come on, help the people. You already be helping. Help them some more. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. How are we doing? Yes, we have. Oh yeah, the weather and everything. Getting you, honey, you doing it. How long? How far are you walking, Nadine? Nurse in Reverse. I felt that way, and I kept putting it off, and then one day I made up in my mind that I was gonna take the plunge. Take the plunge. Good morning, Kat. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's our time to shine. It's Friday. It's right. Grand Rising, Kim. Grand Rising. It's Friday. Come on in the room. How are we doing? How y'all doing? Whose day is it today? Oh, Nadine, I love that for you. You're getting in about 3 miles. I love that. Hey, Will. Thank you for the heart me, sir. How are you? And Will, sir, you're doing that thing. I am loving the comparison post. Hey, Brenda. Good morning. Good morning, Patricia. Happy Friday, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing? Y'all all right? Look, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all all right out there? You know, what's going on, good people? It's Friday. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Anybody got plans for the weekend? You're scared when you... Well, it's really, I talked a little bit about this yesterday. It is really weird. It's weird. It's, love, thank you, Patricia. I normally wear it pulled back, and I probably, because it is a little bit of an irritant sometimes, so I may pull it back eventually while we're on. It's wild, it's freaky, well, to be like, hey, I was there, I was that girl. And now that girl sort of kind of, I think that's a January picture. I probably need to make a new collage because I think I took March pictures. But just that's wild. That is wild. Hey Anna, how are you? Happy Friday. Kim, you sore this morning? Oh, did you walk up Stone Mountain or around Stone Mountain? Because you can do both. You're on your way to Dallas for grandkids soccer tournament. All right, have fun in the Big D. I used to live in Dallas. I lived there for like a year and a half. I enjoyed it. Oh, okay, Kim, you's better than me. You probably need to get with Christy. When she comes in, she wants to do it when she comes to Atlanta for the meetup. Y'all can have it. No, sir. Nope, we're not doing that. Never again. What happened, Kim? What happened? I already knew that wasn't for me, but what happened on the way up the mountain? On the way up the mountain. How are we doing, friends? How are we doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are, it's Friday. It's Friday. I've already done mine. We went back to the right side of the body. We went left side of the body. Good morning, loving smile. Good morning. We went left side of the body last Friday. This week, we went right side of the body. Right thigh. And we're going to see what it's giving. We're going to see what it's giving because we're real close to Wonderland. We're close. And it just keeps playing in my face. Hey, Lady Puff. Good morning. How are you, sis? How is it going? Nick. Yes, I have. There are people who have only been on 2.5. There are also people who've only been on 2.5 and 5 and never had to go up. Every body yada yada is different. Everybody's different. Some people need higher doses. Some people absolutely do not need higher doses. Kim, your calves and glutes. I bet you they are. I bet you they were. All the things, ma'am. That's why you can have that. Soak in some Epsom salt. That should help take some of the soreness out. Soak in some Epsom salt. And then if you have magnesium oil, rub down in some magnesium oil afterwards. That should help. There you go. Chris, who is an OG, knows. Chris says there are people that have lost 100 on 2.5 only. Katie Bug. If anybody follows Katie Bug in the community, she does a lot of fizzing lives now, but she also does some GLP-1 lives, usually in the middle of the day. She's somebody who lost everything on lower doses. I think 2.5 and 5 maybe, but primarily I believe 2.5. So yeah, it's possible. Now, Nick. So you're probably the folks who that happens to are outliers, not strange. You're just outliers because there aren't a ton of you, but you do exist in the community. Kat, they are currently testing 2 higher doses. The streets say the doses are, I forget, Tay or somebody, Chris, do you remember? Is Tay in here? Did Tay come? Hey, QL, I forget. I know one is in the 20s, and I feel like somebody said one is like 17 or 18, or they're both in the 20s. I don't remember, but they are testing higher doses. They are definitely testing higher doses. Good morning, friends. Yes, they're testing higher doses of tirzepatide and Rybelsus, oral semaglutide. Those are, and I think oral semaglutide high doses, I feel like I heard from either Man on the Pen or Armando that higher doses for oral semaglutide could be approved later this year or something. I feel like that's what I've heard. Hey, Tay, how are you? Yeah, I feel like that's what I've heard. And tirzepatide is being studied. I don't know how much longer they have in the study. I don't know what stage that study is in. What's going on? Hey, we calm over here. We calm, cool, and collected over here. But Tay, do you know which doses of TERS they're studying for higher doses? You usually retain this stuff, and I know you're interested in higher doses. Do you know what the doses are and a tentative timeline for them coming out? Good morning, friends. Can y'all come in, tap, tap the screen for me, please? I would appreciate it. Baby Tay waiting on 50. I listen. She don't need. She not even gonna need 50. She might need a higher dose, but she don't need 50. Might need a higher dose, but don't need 50. Good morning, friends. Good morning. How are we doing? How's it going, y'all? Okay, Tay says not till 2027. But isn't higher doses of Rybelsus maybe later this year? Refresh my memory on that one. Because I know I think that's further along, maybe. So looks like we'll get higher doses of, okay, great. We'll get higher doses of tirzepatide around 2027, higher doses of Rybelsus, which is the oral semaglutide, potentially later this year. Potentially later this year. Kat, I know. But keep in mind, like I don't know. I was going to say, I believe something else will come out before then into other newer medicines. Nick, thank you for the follow. Newer medicines are going to come out. Good morning, Let. How are you? Happy Friday, friends. You don't listen in class, right? That's what I'm like. I try to listen, though. I try to listen and pay attention. Triple G and higher dose is going to come out around the same time. Okay. So, yeah, we still have a couple of more years for retatrutide. But I think, won't CagriSema be out before then? I think CagriSema will be out before then. And orforglipron, right? I think, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. But y'all, more stuff is coming, which means eventually, just as Ozempic is sort of commonplace and it's going to go generic in the next couple years, eventually this will happen to Mounjaro / Zepbound. We'll go generic in a few years. Not a few, but it has a few more. But in some years, and then pricing will come down and there'll be more access. And hopefully there'll be more access before then. All right, y'all, how are we doing? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. What we doing? How we doing? How was everybody's week? My week was all right. I think, let me see. I think I'm down a pound from last week. From last week to this week, I think I'm down 1. Thanks, Lady Puff, for the TikTok, Jay. I appreciate you. Yep. From last Friday to this Friday, I'm down like 1.6. 1.6. It's fine with me. Good morning, Dominique. I'm in that range, 0.5 to 2 a week. Healthy and sustainable. I'll take it. How are we doing? Thank you, Dominique. So how are y'all doing? Anybody else? If you've done your weigh day today or this week, anybody else making progress? Slow and steady. That adds up. Hopefully I can hold it. Because, we do bounce. Hopefully I can hold it. So we shall see. We shall see any non-scale victories or scale victories that we need to celebrate. And any non-GLP related or GLP related victories we should be celebrating. And anybody want to share about their journey? Like, what's going on, good people? Y'all, that BMI is coming down. With my weigh-in today, my BMI is like 31.9, which is amazing considering I started with the BMI of over 40. It's over 40 right there. Wire Vines, you've been in maintenance for 4 months and you just started losing again for some reason. Oh, wow. Have you adjusted your dose or done something different? Maybe that's why. Good morning, Miss Lady O. Yeah, you said you're in maintenance, Vines. I would assume, yeah. Hey, Rise and Shine, Tiff. How are we doing? How are we doing? Hey, Carrie. Good morning. How are you doing? Miss Lady O, thank you for the heart me. Carrie, how's it going? I feel like I've been missing you live, but I think y'all go live at night. Baby, at night, sounds bad. I'll be for these sheets. I'll be ready to get into bed. I'm ready to wind my day down, unplug, do all the things. Amy, come on now. Right, Tip? Well, Tip, I don't know, because sometimes you be out here in these streets. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you in the evening unless I absolutely have to or I'm doing something else. Yeah, Amy, that is amazing. It's going no complacency. All right. You've been on 10 for 6 months. Think of maybe you do need to. Maybe you do. And why are vines? Are you on Manjaro or Compound or whatever? Yeah, honey Shay, it's finally Friday. Y'all remember the Isley Brothers? I don't know, everybody may not remember it. The Isley Brothers song, I'm living for the weekend. That's mood today. Living for the weekend, baby. You made a few surprise appearances. Yeah, yeah, you don't be telling nobody, but baby, I be in the bed under the under the covers, under my good blanket. Shay, thank you for the heartbeat. I appreciate it, sis. You're on Zep. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Teresa, for the heart me as well. Honey, yes, the Isley Brothers, living for the. Yeah, I love that song. I may have to play that today. That's today's mood. Today's mood. Living for the weekend. Everybody good? Otherwise, I tape an episode of the podcast today, so I have a hard stop today because taping a new episode, y'all. We tape on Fridays. So yeah. Anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Tiff, right? Chris, she be upsetting the balance. And let the record reflect. I know she be taking time for herself, especially when Gerard's in town, but she be upsetting the balance when she don't go live in the morning. Because I had like a whole routine going. I had a whole routine. And she like was upsetting my routine. Upsetting my routine. Hey, Hope, you're struggling to adjust for menopause. Wait, keep so going. Hope, have you been working with your doctor? I'm assuming you've been working with your doctor on your HRT. And are you switching up anything about your routine to maybe shock your body, get your body to do something different? Because if you've got this whole same routine, body gets used to that. So maybe you want to switch something up, but you should be working. I'm assuming you're working very closely with your doctor on your HRT. And, also, have you had blood work recently? Because your blood work may clue you in a little bit more on what's going on. Hey, Shoni, good morning. Baby Teresa, Tiff don't she? She be keeping me on my toes. And sometimes I'm not paying attention, like today, and Tay will tag me in, and I appreciate Tay. And then sometimes Tay still be under the covers, and I have to tag her in. I mean, that's how you feel about Mondays? Really? Good morning, Diana. How are you? Hey, Shanita. Good morning. Okay, good, Hope. Good. Yeah, if you are, I would maybe try doing something different, especially if you've been doing the same thing the whole time. So if you're walking or exercising the same amount, either lessen it, switch up the type of exercise, keep your body guessing. It's something I try. If I'm like doing something. Shoni, no ma'am, I was not live. I was sleep at 1 a.m. Sleep. Yeah, it would be, I've never gone live in the middle of the night. Now, I used to have my phone on and wake up and see others live, a lot of the West Coast folks live in the middle of the night. And sometimes I would like listen to their live while I fell back asleep, but Hey, Chartone, how are you? We're going to reach out so we can chit chat today, so we can meet up. We can meet up. Good morning, friends. Good morning. You got a notification? Really? Lord, did I hit something? Let me see. Let me see what my live thing says. Because, Lord, honey, I could have hit something if the phone was in the bed with me. Let's see. That's interesting. Okay, Tay says TikTok has a glitch. Okay, good. Because yeah, I don't think so, y'all. So yeah, I don't see where I don't see where I was. Thanks, Tay. Yeah, apparently so. Southern Vaughn, I do, but then sometimes menopause has been not great for me, and I've had a lot of insomnia. But when I tell y'all the last couple days, I'm back on my magnesium glycinate for sleep, baby. That's been doing it. That's been doing it, and I'm prayerful that my Epsom salt reset is helping, because it might be helping. Yeah, a lot of y'all got it. I gotta figure. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. You've been getting them for everyone, Tay? Honey, y'all already know. Y'all should know that it's probably a glitch. Because y'all do know I'm an old lady. I be in the bed, y'all, at like 8:39. Although I had a meeting last night that went on until about 9:30-ish. So when that happened, I probably got in the bed last night a little after 10. Honey, I was out for the count. I had an alarm set for 5:30, and I said, yeah, let me just lay here a few more minutes. And that didn't happen. It was, next thing I knew, it was well after 6. And I was like, you got to get up. So I got up, made my coffee, and I came in my office to to grade papers, return student emails, all the things. Send out some student emails. Sunshine, you're getting live notifications after. Yeah, y'all, TikTok could be just very glitchy right now. Very, very glitchy. I would say also make sure your app is up to date. Make sure your app is up to date so that you're good. And sometimes you have to go out of it, kind of refresh it, and then come back in. Shoni, honey, wasn't no breaking news. I was asleep, mouth open, everything. So on another note about sleep, have y'all been seeing the TikTok ads? Anybody coming up on their FYP for the mouth tape? I'm wondering, yeah, is anybody using that? Does it work? Does it work? Misha, from last Friday to this Friday, down 1.6. 1.6. So we're making progress. Now, let's see if it holds. I think so. I'll share with you all. I'm not sure. Let me see. What is it today? So this is where I clocked in today. That's an all-time low. I'm not sure if the all-time low will hold. I feel like the 202 part will hold. We'll see. Hey, Myra, good morning. You got honey, B. Robbie, you should have known. I was in the bed. I would have to be up with some friends, some shenanigans to be up that late. Or just a really, really bad case of insomnia where I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm up and I can't go to sleep. So anybody up? Let's chat. Anybody out here? Let's chat. I can't go to sleep, but on a regular day, Southern Vaughn, you like the Nello? Give you really, and drinking your pure water, honey. I got pure water locked and loaded, and y'all are also, because it's poke day and I'm already done. This is pretty much the only one I drink, y'all. So I got it loaded. I need to give my Nello another shot. LV says she really likes Nello too. And I got the raspberry lemonade. So I guess I need to give it another try. TikTok ads have really, Tay. Hadn't seen her in my ads. I've seen that Michaela girl in my ads. You saw the mouth tape? Yeah, right, Shay. So I was like, yeah, I'm curious about the mouth tape. All you've been seeing is what's the Hut Challenge, Lady Puff? What is that? I haven't seen that. They had mouth tape on GMA a few days ago. What'd they say about it, Shanita? Hey, Sue. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Rain. Hey, Christy. Good morning. Oh, Myra, you saw the red moon? Oh, Lord. And you got a 9 a.m. ride? Yeah, did anybody see the red moon? I didn't, honey. I slept right on through that. And they said, though, the best place to see it was like middle of the country, so middle America. It's cloudy here, so I don't think I was going to see anything because it's so cloudy. Hey, Nurse Colette. It was good to use. Okay. Thanks, Dee Dee. I'm prayerful. Listen, y'all, I take it in stride. Your friend does it and she loves it. It would give you. So I'm wondering if it would give me anxiety, not being able to talk, but I'm wondering if it would give me a little bit better sleep. I'm wondering. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Hey, Kareen. Thank you for the heart me. Good morning on the live. Some guy in Indiana with a nice telescope was like, oh, wow. Okay. We need updated PJ pants pick. Teresa, I think I took one for March. I just haven't incorporated it into a collage to post. And I feel like even though the number on the floor is going down, I'm not sure that I'm losing inches right now. So I feel like, and I need to put them side by side. I feel like it looks very similar to this. And this one was taken, I think, in July. So B. Robbie, you've been using was it Kinesiology tape over your mouth? The Hut Challenge going to have us 40s and overs in the hospital. What is it? So somebody tell me what the Hut Challenge is. Your friend doesn't know it. Yeah, tell me what the Hut Challenge is. Hey, Astra, how are you? We all do that first and see what we can. Somebody called me. Did we find out what happened? Tiff, Tay is saying it's a glitch. She's been getting random notifications from a bunch of creators that it's a TT software glitch. She's getting random notifications that a lot of creators are on live in like all times of night, and they aren't. We aren't. Teaches you to breathe from your nose. So yes, I get that. But I'm wondering also, does that help with snoring? So like, does the mouth tape help with snoring? Yeah, the same thing. Oh, okay. It's okay. Ooh, B. Robbie. See, now I'm off on a rabbit hole. I'm chasing waterfalls. Then I got to figure it out. And I'm sure that Kinesiology tape is cheaper than these little mouth tape pieces. Morning, Nisha. How are you? Happy Friday, friends. Hey, Moni. I didn't see you come in the room. How are you? Hey, Michelle. It looks like an exercise dance challenge. Okay, now you know I'm gonna be looking for that too when I get off. Find out what the Hut Challenge is. Hey, Michelle. Sue, you haven't been getting my notifications. Well, see, yeah. So Sue, we were talking about that. Tay shared. She believes TikTok is glitching because Tay mods for a bunch of people. She gets notifications when we're live. She said she's getting notifications for creators all times of night, and and those folks are not live. Okay, so mouth tape is supposed to help with snoring. Now I got to look somewhere for this tape. Amazon. Good morning. Happy Friday, friends. Happy Friday. How we doing? We're gonna at least try to get half of this in now. Because it takes us a little while. I like them ice cold. Because I'll drink half now, put it back in the fridge, and later this evening, I'll finish the other half. Like this may be probably what I drink before I go to bed. See, Tay said she probably gets 60 TikTok notifications a day. Because Tay, how many people are you up to now modding for? When I last checked, Tay mods for over like 80 people. Um, I'm curious to know. Tiff, I only get them for a few people. I was getting yours. Yours are intermittent. Good morning, Miss Ron. I don't get notifications for Chanel's anymore. See, yeah, Tay mods for close to 60 people. And yeah, right, everybody and their grandmama. Tiff, yeah, I get yours intermittently. I don't get Chanel's. I'm not getting JT's when she's live. Hey Nick, thank you. I'm trying to think. I don't get Delonte's. Kima's I feel like are haphazard. I don't get notifications for Jack. I'm trying to think about Tati. I'm thinking about all the people I know who regularly go. I'm not getting folks notifications. I intermittently get lets. I don't get them for Fridays, Teresa. I don't, it's hit or miss. Tay, honey, you's a better woman than me. Couldn't do it. I could barely keep up in Tiff's lives as a mod. I can barely keep. Oh, Christy, are you now? I guess I've been lucky. I don't get trolls often. I think last week we got the compliment bots, but otherwise I don't really get trolls very often. Thank goodness. I feel like I used to get a few trolls / haters, like maybe last year this time, who are against the medicine, but otherwise I don't get them. Yeah, I think maybe they still sleep. Maybe that's what it is, y'all. They still sleep. They don't want to get up with us roosters. Good morning, Nebby. Hello, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Cat say that's too many. She only mods for one person. And when I tell y'all Tay is like amazing, baby, she got a whole strategy. Y'all be surprised at what she's doing when creators are live. And how she's managing the room and how people are blocked and we didn't even know. And they may not have even said anything. And part of how she does it is she has 2 phones, 2 accounts. So she can be in 2 creators' rooms at the same time. Hey, Lady Cherie, good morning. How are you? Now, late night gets a little crazy. I'm like, honey, Tiff, I don't think I've ever gone live late at night. I think the most I've done is about 5, 6. And I think that was like a shop live. Like shop live. Honey, Tay be on it. So yeah, so I don't, I've done Tiff, maybe we should do a joint live one night, one evening. Maybe we should get on together and see what happens. See what happens. Chris, do you really? Chris, you mod for 100 people? But I'm not surprised because Chris, you be a little bit of everywhere too, which I love and I appreciate. I appreciate my mods greatly. Greatly. Good. I'm glad, Lady Cherie. Got to see who is in the room. That's the key. Tay be watching who's in the room, even if they're not commenting. So like many of us are watching who's in the room by the flow of the comments. I need to test out what, Tiff? I am good. I'm good. It's Friday. It's Isley Brothers. I'm living for the weekends. My theme song today. Living for the weekend. We're gonna have a good weekend. The weather's supposed to be crappy here today and tomorrow. It's very foggy. You and Tay are bilingual. I bet. Because where are y'all in? Like, where are y'all? Are you talking about like in Will and Ot and Tati and Ilka's lives? Honey, mods are clutch. I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. Yeah, and we just don't talk about where we're getting our chicken wings on the wing crawl in Atlanta. We just don't talk about it because that invites bots. We're gonna talk about it offline. Teresa says I would take your course, but you're not interested, and you're not interested in modeling. Listen, we hopefully, because last summer, Tay would come live with me once a week. We did it for maybe about 3 weeks. She would come up and she would be dropping gems about TikTok and all the things. So maybe we can convince her this summer at some more late spring, at some point, we can convince her to come back up and share with us. Because y'all, she has a lot of gems because she's in so many rooms. She sees a broader spectrum of the community. She's on a bunch of corners of TikTok and the GLP community, and like she was dropping a bunch of like gems. So maybe we can get her to share with us a bit more later this spring. Maybe we can convince her to come back up and we start this again. Maybe she really is. And she's like, oh yeah, no, people don't want to hear from me. You know, man, she is. Tell me why the puzzle piece comes up. Tay, I think it's because TikTok thinks that we're not active, even though people are tapping. And I usually say, y'all tap the screen because the puzzle piece is up. Because they don't think we're active. And like, they think the screen is static because I guess a long time ago, didn't people used to just sleep on live? And TikTok doesn't allow that anymore. But Tay, tell us, why does the puzzle piece come up? Well, tell me why. Comes up after an hour no matter what. So I did notice that it comes up after an hour. Hey, HR advisor. It's because you aren't doing any. That's what I thought, Tiff. But Tay is saying it don't matter who you are. It's going to come up in an hour. You need to feel, I do? Oh, I don't have a gift today. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, that so don't be on my mind. Oh, that's so, I don't know. Can I still do it? Oh, okay. I could do it. I thought it was supposed to, something happen. We ain't doing that. We're not trying to sing no song. Okay, let's edit. We'll just do some heart puffs again. Oh yeah, no, I have a goal, Lady Puff. It's the lightning bolt. That's what I thought. It's the lightning bolt. It won't if you don't have a background. It won't come up, but it comes up for me, Tiff. And I haven't had a background. I haven't had put up a purple background in a while. Good morning, Divanette. What Tay say? Don't matter. Tay says it don't matter what you're doing. Not the goal, your gift gallery. Honey, I'll have to look. That goes to show, I don't even know what a gift gallery is. I think I know, but where is it? How do I edit it? And can I even edit it while I'm on live? I'll have to, that's something I'll have to explore. Something I'll totally have to explore. Lady Puff, teach me your ways. Because you somebody who likes to battle and all that. My picture's up, though. Yeah, tap your face and I'll see it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Because I'm all over the place. I'll be like squirrel and then I'll stop talking to y'all and start working on that. I'll work on it later. Thank you, Lady Puff. Let me write that down. Gift gallery. That way, I'll work on that. Thank you. Thank y'all for the gifts. Listen, menopause. I'll be all over the place. Ask my friend Monica. I got y'all. So I'm in my sororities chapter meeting Sunday, right? So I had sorority meeting. I get up to do my report, y'all. I lose my train of thought twice. in the middle of my report. My report was probably 4 minutes. I lose my train of thought twice. Hey, a godly diva. Baby, I be all over the place. I be all over the place. Good morning, Bridget. Thanks, Lady Puff. I'm gonna do it. Y'all, thank y'all for the lightning bolts and all the things. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, honey, I got in front of them people, and keep in mind, it's over 100 people in this room. I lost my train of thought and was like, I forgot what I was gonna say. What else I was gonna say? If I remember it, I'll just send y'all an email. Is what I told them. Yeah, so I can't. I be all over the place. I be all over the place. So, Monica, I did, and I went back to my seat thinking, damn it, I done forgot 2 things I meant to tell these people. So yeah, you can't. I can't do it. The people need to do it. Okay. Yeah, so my be all over the place. I have to make sure I'm dialed in, or else I'll be a mess, y'all. I will be a mess. Tap, tap, tap. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Good morning. Welcome in. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Yay. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. It is the last day of the week. Anybody got big plans? The weather's supposed to be, the temperature's supposed to be warm, but the weather, I think we're supposed to get like rain, like overnight thunderstorms. And I think they're concerned that we're going to get a severe weather outbreak this weekend. Like late. Is it late tomorrow? Late. It's either late. I think it's late tonight into tomorrow, y'all. We're going camp. Oh, Christy, more adventure. Going camping in a tent and hiking tomorrow. I'm glad you can do that, honey. My back is too old, and my back says you don't sleep on nobody's floor. You probably shouldn't even sleep on an air mattress. You don't sleep on sofas no more. Use the notes app on your phone to jot down a few points. So, I went up there with my phone. And yeah. Because I have y'all, because I'm an Android. And so I always have a version of what used to be the notes phone. So I can take notes, and then my iPad isn't in here, but I will use, and I have an iPad with the pencil. And so I am constantly doing that as well. Ooh, Sue, you're going to Kleinfels. Honey, that is an experience. I can't wait to hear about this experience, because Kleinfels is something else, ma'am. I know some friends from when I lived in the Northeast, the 4 years I lived in the Northeast, who were big Kleinfels people. And this was before they really, became like a TV phenomenon. These people were Kleinfeld people because it was well known in New York. So enjoy. I can't wait to hear about the experience. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so your weekend's blah. Yeah. And yeah, it does. I find that's why I went back to a paper planner. I went back to a paper planner because I need to write things down. I finally gave in. Okay, so Chris says it's moving in late tomorrow night now. Thank you, Chris, because I did not pay attention to the news this morning. Shona, you headed to New Orleans for a conference and sweet potato beignets. You can keep the sweet potato beignets. I'll take the regular ones from Cafe du Monde. And honey, enjoy yourself. New Orleans is a foodie's paradise. I have a whole list of restaurants I like to visit when I go to New Orleans. So honey, enjoy. Tiffany Maxine. I know I have a first cousin who lives in Savannah, and she always talks about it, and it's like she stays home, and it's like, ooh, yeah, no thank you. Oh, that's right. St. Patrick's Day is Monday. Yeah. It's Monday. I totally forgot that. Yeah. Y'all about to have a time in Savannah. Parade. Your birthday is Tuesday, Christy. I love that for you. Happy birthday in advance. She's so excited. Don't expect any content from me. Maybe a picture. Yeah, I can't wait for you to come back and share about the experience. So, Sue, you should at least take some video of outside, y'all walking up. And then a little bit of video from inside, as you're walking in. Do that. But yeah, I'm excited for y'all. Right, Tiff? Yum, honey. I love me some New Orleans. Me and some friends have even thought about flying to New Orleans just for the day to go eat at a couple of places and then fly back out the same night. It's sweet potato pie. Oh, Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Good for you, Shoni, and enjoy that. But it's a no for me, sis. It's a no for me. Y'all know how I feel about sweet potatoes. You'll be home, you work downtown, and the people start invading on Wednesday, honey. Yeah, and they gonna get out there and act a whole donkey. Hey, Lara, how are you? Yeah. Um. All right. Everybody's journey's good. How y'all doing? I really want to know. You can get to New Orleans in 7 hours, but Christy, honey, you should go. I love me some New Orleans. It's one of my favorite cities. Oh, you're gonna be in Noonan tomorrow, Tiff. You're closer to me than you usually are. Trying to think what I got to do tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, I got to meet somebody. I got to deliver those shoes. I got to deliver those shoes. They can't meet me today. They told me last night they can't meet me today. So I've got to deliver the young lady's shoes for like her sweet 16. So I got to do that. And what else? I need to work. I still have tumblers I got to work on. I'm finishing up 2 orders. Get those pushed out. And then I may work on some personal passion projects. I will. One of my goals is also to work on some content for Sparkle Posse and me this weekend because I got to get ahead. I also have 4 shop videos technically. I need 3 I need to shoot and then add another one that's shot I need to get up. So I need to do that. And continue to do a little organizing in my bedroom to get that straight. You're still in the bed today? Now? Or this weekend? Wait, Tiff, what you mean? You're not working today? I thought you was working today. Does Sparkle Posse have a page? Tiffany Maxine, it does have a TikTok page with no content on it. My Instagram has content on it. Sparkle Posse Instagram has content on it. No recent content, but it has content. So yeah, so y'all, I'm trying to make a couple of like moves in terms of social media with some things, which is gonna probably force me to be a little bit more consistent. So Tiff, you got up, did what you needed to do, and you laid back down? Is that what you're saying? You're slacking on content? So I'll be honest, I probably enjoy lives more than I enjoy content, making content and putting up content, but content is a driver. Content is more of a driver than lives. Because, if look, work and all the things weren't things, honey, I'd sit here and kiki with y'all for hours on hours on hours. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Chris says post the content. I am Chris. And Chris, you are doing it like an amazing job. Honey, you've got your content weight up. Happy Friday, Mama Glenda. How are you? I finished my coffee a while ago, Mama G. Christy, and people don't talk about this enough. Y'all, if you really want to gain followers, the quickest way to do it is through lives, going live, and doing it consistently. You have, Chris, you absolutely have. Because Christy, initially, that was how I was growing. Then the community guidelines changed, so my growth slowed substantially. But that's the easiest way to go live. And really and truly, if I want to continue to really grow a little bit more, because you guys are people who know me, I get a few followers in the mornings. I probably should switch it up and go live in the evenings to see people who wouldn't see me. But yeah, going live is the quickest way to gain followers. Outside of having some sort of viral series or content. Lives are the quickest way. And if I had known that sooner, I probably would have more followers. But keep in mind, y'all, the other thing, people don't talk about on social media is if you are looking to work with brands or be paid for content, companies, brands, or whatever, it's not necessarily about your followers, it's about your rate of engagement. So are you getting likes? Are people commenting on your videos? What kind of engagement are you getting from your content? That is, I'm gonna say, more important, because you could have 1,000 followers, but if you have 80% engagement, you'll get the deal. You'll get the deal before somebody who has 20,000 followers and 8% engagement. Because that means they're not getting a lot of engagement. All they have is a lot of followers. So engagement matters. Commenting, liking, sharing, reposting, all of those metrics, particularly commenting, reposting, and sharing, mean more than the likes. Mama Glenda, do it. I would say do it. And if you're looking to really grow, make sure your content, whatever you're talking about, is focused. We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline. You found really it, but yeah, and see, that's a weird thing. So this is a thing. So this pertains to TikTok, friends. The thing about TikTok is, and it's a little counterintuitive. So you get these followers, right? But the secret sauce to TikTok is that they push you out to the FYP. So you really want to be pushed out to the FYP. You want your content pushed to the FYP as opposed to pushed to your followers. That's why your FYP tab is different from your followers tab. And just pay attention to how many videos you see from followers versus how many people show up on your FYP. The FYP is the secret sauce to TikTok. That's part of the algorithm. They're showing you to people you do not know. And that's what makes you grow. Meanwhile, on Instagram, you're shown, you have to really push to expand your reach on Instagram to be shown to people you do not know. Instagram is primarily going to show you to people that follow you. You didn't know that. You'll try. Oh, thank you, Nina. Yeah. Comments, reposts, and shares are the biggest things. And which, this is the other thing that people watch time. Watch time for creators will get your videos pushed out more. So if people watch your content till the end, that's a thing too. Because y'all, and go look at anybody who's posted content. You can look at the metrics on your content. So you can look at the average watch time. So, and where your watch time fell off. Did people watch beyond 2 seconds? Most times, no. And so yeah, and it'll give you some percentages. TikTok is full of data on the back end that anybody can access if you're putting out videos and live. So like after the live, for those who go live, you get a page that gives you like analytics. So how many comments were in your live, likes, who commented the most, who stayed in your live the longest. All of that data is there once you come off of live. You get more info on lives from different people. What do you mean, Mama Glenda? Good morning, TL. How are you? Thank you, Triple A. Chrissy says, I'm lucky if I post once or twice a day now because you enjoy the lives more. Yeah, you start seeing one's content when you engage. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You have to engage with the content. Even on your FYP, because the FYP, the algorithm has brought me back to people on the FYP that I don't follow. And I don't know if y'all know, like there'll be, if you've ever engaged with a piece of content and you're like, and then you see people in the comments like, oh, algorithm, please bring me back to this for part 2, or algorithm, please help me remember this for the follow-up. And then, or algorithm, do your thing, because they don't want to follow the person, but they want the update or the part 2 on whatever the person was talking about. Good morning. Hey, Letty. Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, Skiller. Don't look. It'll hurt your feet. Yeah, y'all. That's why a lot of things also trending sounds. A lot of times they're short. That's why sometimes people make like 5-second videos because you're probably going to watch it for the 5 seconds without realizing you watched for 5 seconds or 3 seconds, which improves their watch time. Just a thing, improves their watch time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You get more. Mama Glenda, did you clarify what you meant or help me understand? Letty, thank you for the heart me. You have a method. Yeah, 7-second videos. So a lot of creators may do 7-second videos, 5-second videos. And a lot of times those videos that loop really quick, the watch time is like at 100%. Because watch time matters. Because the thing is, if people are watching your video, especially till the end, then that makes the algorithm, that makes TikTok think your content is interesting. And because, hey, 10 people watched it till the end out of 12 people that looked at it. So that means your video will be pushed further out into the algorithm. Good morning, minding my business. Y'all, TikTok is a strategy. It's a strategy. It's a strategy more so than Facebook or Instagram. Does anyone have the ropeless jump rope? Tiffany Maxine, there's a ropeless jump rope. Hey, Tiger Shark, good morning. Happy Friday, friends. There's a ropeless jump rope? What kind of sorcery is that? Good morning, friends. Welcome in. How we doing? We were, I guess, apparently on social media this morning. Few little things I've learned about TikTok. Few little things. Do you have a subscription? It's been a minute. Letty, I do now. I was pressured last week into starting a subscription service. So I do. I do. Y'all should see it. I don't know. Do y'all see a star somewhere down there? Yes, it handles and it counts your jumps. Oh, wow. Right, Shoni? Oh, wow. Thank you, Letty. Tay, you know how that went. You already know how that went. Hey, Monica. Okay, so y'all can see it. Yeah, it's down there. Okay, so HR, you have a rope with the ropeless option, but you never use it. You did one on yours trying to make stickers for it. Yeah, I gotta get help with all of that. You know, like I said, we know how that went if you were in the live last week. Thank you, Mama Glenda. You've been looking into the ropeless jump rope, but haven't. Okay, y'all, I totally didn't know that was a thing. I did not know a ropeless jump rope was a thing. Do I want a jump rope? I feel like if I do, I got to get some better sports bras if I do, because yeah. Thanks, Mama Glenda. Yeah, I got to get some better sports bras if I'm a jump rope, because baby, I'll be flapping in the wind. And ain't nobody got time for that. Chris, I haven't double dutched since I was a child, and I wasn't very good at it then. So I'm going to say it's still a no for me, y'all. Because y'all do know this is double nickels year for me. I'm in my speed limit year. Shoni, no ma'am. We got to keep them tight. So, really, Sue? Yeah, I got to keep these things tight and snug. And I want one of those She-Fit bras, the ones with the adjustable straps that you can Velcro down, because everybody says those keep you in place. And isn't there maybe a kind of replica, similar product on TikTok Shop? I believe there is. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Happy Friday. Okay, Asia has them, so I need to talk to my friend Asia. Okay, Christy says she has She-Fit. They're amazing. Double Dutch. Hadn't heard of that in a while. Look, yeah, well, you know, it's still a thing. There are Double Dutch clubs, competitions, all the things. around Double Dutch. And it's great exercise. Hey, Brownie, happy Friday. Happy Friday, friends, and happy Weigh and Poke Day to all the Friday people. It's our time to shine, baby. Shine on, shine on. And we went right side of the body. Today, we're going to see what it gives. We're going to see what it gives. We've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, y'all, to see if we can make it to Wonderland. 2 weeks. Let's see what happens. Let's see what my body is going to allow to happen. Here you go, Mama Glenda. Here you go, starting. Mama Glenda made grits last night, y'all. She said she thought of me. She didn't put no sugar in her grits. Well, shame on you. But unless you were doing it like with meat, like were you doing it over like shrimp and grits or shrimp with some sort of gravy and a meat in it? What were you doing? When you picture Double Dutch, you think of Sister Act. Oh, Chris, it's a thing. It's still a thing in a bunch of communities. Thanks, Letty. Yeah, right, Amy? But you know what happens when we put pressure on our bodies like this? Body's going to be like, ha, 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 ha. No Wonderland for you. Brownie, you used to Double Dutch? Yeah, in New York. Oh, here we go. See, Tay like Michael Jackson, want to be starring something. Y'all, there's a poll. I'm assuming, because I haven't looked, I'm assuming the poll is about grits. Because Tay just loves to stir the pot of grits. Okay, so Christy, you did your thigh this time and it hurt so bad. Surprisingly, mine didn't hurt because, I talked about this yesterday. That I'm back on brand, y'all. So I'm back on brand name. That auto injector is aggressive. It's aggressive. And so it didn't hurt. I was surprised. I think we're going to tap an arm next week. I'm going to be a little surprised about that. But yes, Amy, we can do it. We got it. Power to the people in my bat wing. Chris, you had sugar. You had grits for breakfast, no sugar. Well, shame on you, Chris, if you had them for breakfast. So Monica says there are 40 plus clubs in some areas that have Double Dutch. Yeah, it's still a thing, y'all. It is still a thing. You can still do it, Brownie. Oh, good for you. Yeah. Amy says she thinks she's going left thigh tonight. Come on. Letty, why are you scared to thigh? Why are you scared to try the thigh? Just grits and eggs, ma'am. Yeah, they should have had sugar in them. Poll, y'all. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Really, Shay? That's how we doing it? Come on, Amy. What's that thigh gonna give? That thigh is gonna give. Meanwhile, Tay puts the angel emoji underneath her. Sugar is for oatmeal and cream of wheat. Also for grits, Brenda. I don't do cream of wheat. And rarely do oatmeal. When I do brown sugar oatmeal. Was it maple and brown sugar oatmeal? I will do that occasionally. Then it doesn't need any sugar because it's already sweet enough. But sugar is for grits. Unless we're doing like shrimp and grits. It's not for that. But just regular old breakfast grits? Yeah, sugar's for grits. I can't hear anything else. La, 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 la. I can't hear you. Oh, come on, Letty. Left side of the belly is your goat. All right. I tend to stay away from injecting in my belly. I don't inject in my belly frequently. Like, I haven't injected I kind of went left side of the belly, so I take that back. I was going to say it's been 6 weeks, but no. It had been a month since I had injected in my belly when I injected last week. Milk doesn't belong in grits either. I don't put milk in my grits. I know some people who may put a little either heavy whipping cream or a little half and half in their grits just to make them a little thicker and creamier, but I don't. Kat, you did your arm this week. Oh, you don't like it. Yeah, the arm can do that. Make note of it. I hope you made note of it. How do people eat? Christy, my sentiments exactly. Unless we're doing like shrimp and grits. Honey, the thighs be thying. lately on higher doses for me. I've noticed that. Y'all, we got like a little over a minute left on the poll. Click it, mod, you can't vote. Yeah, my thighs were ineffective on the lower doses, but they seem to be doing some things on the higher doses. Monica says her brain says you can double dutch, but your knee, your knees say, hell no. I know it. Oh, come on, Brenda. We about to pull your car. You know, yeah, we're going to go down this road. Y'all already know. There are a whole host of things my card is not valid for. Color purple, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, all the things, y'all, all of them. Really, HR advisor? That's what we doing? That's what we doing, sis? Scared of the thigh. Maybe you'll get... Yeah, Letty, you maybe would be surprised, especially if you've never done it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. I say try it. Get brave, put on your big girl panties, and give it a try. Especially if you're looking to shake something, move something. Y'all, one of the easiest ways, if you're looking to shake something or move something, is to move to a site you either never done or you rarely do. Yeah, love Queen Marie, honey. I don't even eat cream of wheat. Y'all can have that. Good morning, KB. Here we go. So 67% of y'all said no sugar on grits. 32.26% said yes. 31 people voted. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for voting. And Tay, thank you for stirring the pot. How many times can you, it's over, Shay. You're done. We're done. It's ended. Yeah, honey, y'all already know. We'll see what the thigh results are on Sunday. I can't wait to hear Southern Vaughn. Christy, why will you never do your arm again? Nisha, you did left arm today for the first time. Come on. Hope it's good to you. Hope everybody who's trying a new site, it's good to you. Amy went 2 inches above the belly button last week and had great results. So maybe you should do that again. A bunch of people have been trying the top of the belly button, above, and are saying it's been mixed. I've seen people who were like, hey, that did this big one for me. And then there are people like, it was like water. I injected water. It didn't do anything for me the week I did it, because that was someplace I had not been in a while. I tend to hit the lower spots, the sides and the lower spots more than I go around the top of my belly button. But I need to try to go across the top a little bit more. Hit that 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock pieces of my belly button. Lady, you like the arms? If you have meat, eggs, and grits, you putting sugar on the grits. If it's breakfast, yeah, I sure am. Now, if I'm doing like shrimp and grits or some sort, I don't love gravies, but like think shrimp and grits, but maybe instead of shrimp, it has like sausage or something over it. No. But if we're just doing like grits in the morning, heck yeah, putting sugar on it. Mama Glenda, why don't you inject in your belly at all? And Christy, did you answer why you don't do your arms? Yeah, I don't do cream of wheat. Okay, so Brenda, your belly side effects. Is side effects central for you? Oh, wow. Okay. So Brenda, have you tried your belly on all doses? On all doses. Nothing for you above the belly button. So I didn't get any, but again, I don't go across the top of my belly button often enough. So I probably need to try a little bit more and make sure the next time I tap my belly, I go, like I said, that 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 positions in my belly. Your arm hurt. Oh, your arm hurt bad. Christy, was this after kind of around the time you've been this size? Because you probably don't have enough fat in that area. We won. Ooh, whatever, Shay. Whatever. Mama T says she gonna do the thigh today. She's gonna do the thigh. If you want savory grits for shrimp, try chicken broth, butter, and a little cheese. All right. Niecy, come through, sis. She does sugar and a little salt and pepper. Amy, you like to mix yours in the eggs, bacon or sausage, and a little cheese with the grits. That's doing too much for me. Mama T, I'm not sure if I said good morning. Good morning. Okay, Brenda says once she hit 12.5, the belly was a no-go. So the belly was fine for you on lower doses. Sort of like how my arms were apparently fine for me, lower doses, but kind of as I've gotten to higher doses, my arms be like, yeah, we don't like that. We're going to try next week. I think we're going to tap an arm next week, but yeah. My thighs seem to do better for me on higher doses, which is interesting. My stomach, I think it doesn't make a difference. Stomach say, I don't care. Sure. Ooh, 1 year, 40 pounds down. Left arm is favorite. I love that. Good morning, GLP-1 Journey. Yep, that's exactly it. Not a problem. I thought I would. Yeah, right. So yeah. And a lot of people, who else? I feel like I've heard some other creators say they don't inject in certain areas now because they don't have enough fat. In New Mexico, green chili grits. Oh, that sounds interesting. Tiffany Maxine likes cheese grits. Would y'all believe I didn't start eating cheese grits till I was in my 40s? In my 40s. It was, but you took a lower dose and still can't. Body may have changed now. Interesting. Because y'all, I sometimes I listen to creators who have gone up and then they come back down and they're titrating down, maybe because they're in maintenance and a dose will do them differently now that they're smaller than it did when they were in active WL, which I always find interesting. I find that interesting. Honey, Southern Vaughn, yeah. There's so many things that, Tiffany Mac, why are you scared of your arms, Tiffany Maxine? You can't wait for the day you can say, yeah, right, cat, right? Because, baby, right now, honey, we all of this, all of this. Yeah, we don't have that problem right now. We don't have that problem. Baby, yeah. Thing be just out here swinging. It's a whole different game. Yeah, it is, Christy. And that's something to definitely prepare for. And that's why I like seeing folks who are in maintenance talk about their maintenance journey, whether they're a type 2 or they're not a type 2, it doesn't matter. Because type 2s, it's a delicate balance because they're trying to manage their A1C and keeping their A1C normal versus and trying not to lose anymore. So it's two things. Whereas somebody who's not a type 2 may be just trying not to lose anymore. So it's a different kind of thing. But I like to see the spectrum of people in maintenance because Mama Glenda, it must have gotten filtered. It did. I haven't seen anything. I like to see the spectrum because different people handle it differently. So I like to know about all the options. You're on a higher dose in maintenance, but spaced out. I get it. Yeah, Mama Glenda, try misspelling it, leaving a word out, do something. Bye, Southern Vaughn. Having an awesome day at work. Yep, ain't nobody bad like you, ma'am. You have a good weekend. I've got probably 10 more minutes or so, y'all. And then I got to go because we're taping today. I need to get cleaned up. I got to tape videos, put up some content today. So I got about 10 more minutes to hang out. And I got to continue grading because I think I have some more stuff to grade. You've been watching JT? Yes, and she did start over, Kat. That is correct because she had a colonoscopy. She's somebody I haven't been getting notifications for, though, when she is live. And I don't know her live schedule right now because I think it's kind of intermittent. But yeah, I see she started over, which makes it interesting because JT is a type 2. She is a type 2. So that's interesting to watch and see how she navigates that. See how she navigates that. And I feel like somebody else just started over in the community because she's been on in the afternoons. And good morning, Darium, TGIF. Cat, that may be why usually in the afternoons, a lot of times I'm not on. I'm not like scrolling because I'm either in a meeting, I'm trying to return emails, I'm trying to focus because my focus needs more focus. Mama Glenda, your arms are your best site, really. Like Friday is the best. Yeah, I think Friday's the best day, but a lot of people don't think Friday's the best day, Mama. And you use your belly for insulin. Are you back on insulin, Mama Glenda? Are you back on insulin? And B says JT comes on Saturday mornings. And I think for the past couple, I have been in the streets. So I've definitely been on the move and missed her if she's been on Saturday mornings. But yeah, I think TikTok's a real glitchy. I don't get a ton of notifications anymore for a lot of different people that I used to watch go live. Got to check on Mama, right? Darium, she just be out here willy-nilly. But she didn't say with a yes or a no whether she was back on insulin. You was for a month. You're back on MJ now. Okay. All right. And how is, because I believe you said you were on 12.5. How is 12.5 treating you? Darium, it was good. Nope, it did not betray me this week. I'm down 1.6 from last week. So we're just, we're moving along. We're going to see if we can hold on to it. See if because Wonderland is in sight. We'll see. You're doing 10? Okay. Look, all right. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Darium, I take it all with a grain of salt. And, it used to sway me and move me quite a bit. Probably a year ago this time. Not so much now. Because it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I'm just trying to... Lionel Richie, Commodores, easy like Sunday morning. I'm just trying to make it easy. And I don't want to stress. I don't want to stress. May need to check your notification bell after TikTok came back in. That probably is correct, Sunshine. And I just have not stopped to take a deep dive into my notifications because I don't get Tay usually has like a lot of times if I'm not in the app and actively checking lives, Tay will have to tell me Tiff is live because I'm not getting notifications for Tiffany. Yeah, can we get to 25K before I get off? Hello, Sabrina. How are you? If you didn't have the pics and videos and the inches, you wouldn't. I know it. I know it. So y'all don't forget full body pictures, full body videos. And twirl in your video. Twirl. So you see a whole 360-degree view of yourself. Because I took some video when I first started. I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day. And y'all take this stuff even if you're never going to create content with it. So that you can see, when you think nothing's happening. Because it was a while before I started showing these types of pictures. And I still haven't posted. I only show these in live, y'all, on lives. Uh-oh, Sabrina. Have a good dental visit. Grateful to see the scale moving to 35. Great, Mama T. Sent you a message, check later with it. Okay, thank you. I'm assuming this is Lynn. Hey, Lynn, because you say user. Hey, Inga, how are you? Hey, Stacy. Happy Friday. I agree looking back at it brings it to reality. So I have video of me twirling, but I'm in my bra and panties. So I'm not sure y'all will ever see that. If it shows up in a video, it's going to be like a 1 second kind of thing. One of those videos with a ton of clips. Y'all might see it then. Y'all won't see it for no length of time. I'm in my drawers. But baby, was I thickalicious? I'm still thickalicious, but I was extra thickalicious. I was thickalicious with a cherry on top. Because you can't see it. Shoni, and I'll be honest, I struggle to see the difference in these two pictures, and I have not updated this collage because I feel like I don't have a smaller picture than this. But I really need to put them up side by side. Honey, Stacy, in my drawers. I'll never forget, I was traveling. So this was like, I was maybe a week into my journey, and I was like, oh, you should take some video. I propped my phone up on the hotel nightstand because I wasn't really calling myself a creator. I was just trying to take some video. And I was in my drawers. And I got in front of the camera and I twirled, y'all, in my drawers. And I was thickalicious with a cherry on top. With a cherry on top. Love seeing everyone accusing. Right, Christy? But honey, it's you. I see it in your face. It's your face. The dentist said you needed a crown. Oh, honey, and Sabrina, dental insurance is not, yeah, doesn't pay much for crowns. Darium. Jay, good morning. Look at this. Good morning, Jay. How are you, sir? Jay hasn't come up for a chitty chat in a while either. Have to see about that someday. See if he'll join me one morning. But good morning, Jay. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How was a little bit of outside last week? I haven't seen Mia. I'm wondering if she's going to retry the rodeo this weekend, since last week I think was a bust because of the weather. Morning, friends. Happy Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. She's out of town. Oh, okay. That probably is it. And I feel like somebody did say she was traveling all week. Hopefully she gets to go home today. Yeah. Jay, look at how that sounds, sir. You accidentally ended up in Houston last weekend? Accidentally? Darium, I have like a film shoot. I'm filming some footage with some other AKAs this weekend. We have kind of a group video shoot. So that's happening, and it's happening at my home. So I have that Sunday, and that's probably going to be time consuming. Tomorrow, I got something on my calendar. I just don't remember what. I'm doing something. I think I'm meeting somebody to do something, and I probably need to straighten up a bit since I have company coming Sunday. Christy said nobody accidentally ends up in Houston. Nobody accidentally ends up. But yeah, I don't think I have any great plans. Yeah, nah. Low key. Staying ahead of these children, my class. Because y'all, I basically have a double class. I have 50 students this semester in my class. Your daughter just did a video. Yeah, I'm a former president, Mama Glenda. And so all the former presidents and vice presidents are getting together because my chapter is celebrating 20 years. So we're getting together. And so we're having a video shoot to talk about history and kind of what all that felt like and all the things. So that's what we're doing. So I have that. But Saturday, I need to finish getting ready. Between today and tomorrow, folks who got clothes from me on the lives, I'm going to be shipping their stuff out between today and tomorrow. So, I got to deliver shoes tomorrow. That's the biggest thing that's not on my calendar. Got to deliver shoes. I know. And I thought about Darium, taking some orders because in Teacher Appreciation Week, like the first week in April, second week in April, something like that. I thought about it. I probably should put up a video. We never getting our mail. We are never, ever getting our mail. Thanks, Stacy. Teacher Appreciation Week is in May. Oh, I have time to take some orders in. Jesus. Stacy, I'm not even going. It's in May, Tay. Okay. Maybe I'll put something up. I'll put something up maybe today or tomorrow. and I'll take a few orders. Just a handful, not many. Because I can go ahead and prep the cups. That way I'll be ahead. Spring break here's, yeah. So in Georgia, our spring break is always in April. Spring break is, I think, the first week in April, the first full week in April is Georgia's spring break. Most of the schools in Metro Atlanta. Spring break is this week. Yeah, the schools in Georgia basically have a holiday every single month of the year, with the exception their school year, with the exception of March. Everybody has to go to school a full month in March. Full month. But yeah, April spring break. And then they go in May. But school in May here is not a full month. The kids always finish the Friday before Memorial Day. So the kids here in Metro Atlanta are out of school the Friday before Memorial Day. That's their last day of school. So they ain't got long. They ain't got long. Oh, wow. It's a half day and a half day next Thursday and Friday. Hey, Leah, we do spring break the week before Easter every year, whenever that lands. Wow. And usually in Georgia, when Easter is early, spring break trails Easter. But because Easter is late this year, they kept the first full week of April. And Leah, you got clothes from me, didn't you? Hey, Kima, good morning. How are you, sis? Happy Friday. Yay! Tiffany Maxine, school's out today and Monday? Really? All right, y'all, I got to get ready to get out of here because I got to, we normally have our spring break in early March. You miss the Southern hospitality. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. School out today and Monday here. Leah, did you order clothes from me? I was looking to see if you answered. Yeah. Happy Friday. Hi, hey, Kim. I'm sorry. I spoke. Summer being off already. Oh, thank you. That's what I need, Leah. I need you. I need your address. I can't do it till I get your address. I'm sorry. That's what I was looking for. Your address. Can you DM me your address so I can create your shipping label and then I can tell you, because I've got my postal scale up here. But yeah, hey everybody. Nurse Kima has come and joined us as I get ready to get off. Jenny at spring break, week after next here. Yes. So everybody, y'all have an amazing day. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because I was trying to make sure I had because I was like, I believe, yes, Leah. So I'm glad you popped in, Leah. Yes, good morning, everybody. I understand dragging the floor. Hey, Lily. Thank you. Lee. Okay, I think, yeah, Lily answered me. All right, yeah, I'm trying to make sure because I'm trying to get everybody's stuff out because I've got it packaged. All right, y'all. Have an amazing rest of your Friday. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I got to get on task. Yes, have an amazing weekend, everybody. Yes, I'll try to see y'all out here in these TikTok streets when I'm not busy or when I'm in the lab and I just am listening and doing what I do in the lab. But y'all have an amazing weekend. I heart y'all in the biggest way. Thank you all for 27K. I appreciate all the gifts, the likes, the shares, the follows, whatever you did. I feel like I appreciate y'all just hanging out. Thank you. Yeah, Darian, I'm getting things done. 50 students this semester. Mama Glenda, my friend Monica, who's in here, says I'm the busiest unemployed person in life. I stay busy, and I do. Life is full. But yes, everybody, yes, have a great weekend. And remember, y'all, ain't nobody bad like you. Let's get out here, be bad, seize the day, and have an amazing, amazing weekend. I'll see y'all Tuesday. See y'all Tuesday. Bye, everybody.